Do you guys know why I'm always talking about humanity? Do you know why I wanted to even start the unmasking masterclass? Do you guys ask yourself these questions? And I thought about it. Have I ever just told you why I do the things that I do? So I don't think I've told you the why. And I think it just boils down to understanding the direction that the world is going into, based on social media, based on my everyday life, just based on the things that I see, the conversations that I hear. It's no longer appropriate to mask. It's no longer appropriate to do that. The world is in such a fragile state, and it's a little tone deaf to walk around masking. Don't you think it's a little tone deaf when there's like so many homeless people in America to be like, hello, how are you doing? Like, it's just, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me that we're, you know, being polite. I don't think that this is a time to be polite. And what I want to help do is essentially raise the vibrations of this planet and raise the vibration of the people. And I think that the only way to do that is to show your true self, to not be scared about being not picked, or, and just getting your priorities straight. I wake up daily and I ask myself this more often than I used to. Like, what do I want? What is it that I'm striving for? Because sometimes we can get lost and we think that we want the things, right? But the things the things give you comfort. But when you're in a comfort or you're in a comfortable area, you're not growing. There's no growth there. There's just repetition and the same old. You just like, what are we doing once we get into that repetitive state? We must strip ourselves so we can see who we really are and what we're really made of. And then you can use those superpowers, your individualized superpowers, to help raise the vibration of this planet. To also, be present. We need people to be present. I've cut people off because they're not present. And it's so distracting to me. Like I've told you, I've been going through a lot lately. Thank God I'm still here. I'm still standing. And I can still find the things that I'm grateful for daily. I can do that, because, when you're comfortable, you think, and I wasn't comfortable, but it's just like a series of events made me uncomfortable. And I thank God for it. I do want to be comfortable, but and I don't want to be the one who just keeps suffering and saying, thank you, God, for my suffering. But I think it's the way that I learn. We see what's happening. It could be worse, it could be worse. And I feel like the series of events that I went through showed me that it could be worse. When I had the pulmonary embolism and I couldn't walk, it changed my life, because now I would never put myself in a position to, I could walk, I couldn't breathe. Every time I walked, I couldn't breathe, but I would never put myself in a position anymore to not be able to breathe. I stopped vaping. I don't drink. Like, I think I had a shot the other day. I needed to relax, but I'm not doing that anymore because that, can promote blood clots. I can't afford to do that. Not only for my children, but I can't help people and I can't be of service to God if I can't breathe, right? So it put my priorities straight. I lost everything. I'm just going to be frank with you. I lost everything because of those series of unfortunate events. And I didn't just lose it. I kind of purposely let it go. I planned to let it go because I saw where it was going. And I said, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. I have to get my footing. And then I betted on myself and I cut people off. I have no one. I cut people off because this shit, it's so uncomfortable to be around NPC people. It's the most, do you guys feel this way? When you're around, yep. And looking in the mirror and I want to go around and slap everybody and say, we need each other. Like, I cut off people who weren't willing to assist me because because I wasn't my best in that moment. They correlated me not being beneficial to them. I don't even have to explain how beneficial I am. I'm a worker bee. I'm loyal. I will get shit done. And because in that moment, I didn't show what they wanted me to show, which was the mask. I wasn't, and I don't want to be around anybody who would throw me away because I'm not masking. I'm desperately looking for people who are not masking. When I see them every once in a while, I saw one man and he was looking at me and we were door dashing and he was looking at me and he had on every color in the, these are signs to let you know people are awake a little bit. You can kind of tell. And he was looking at me and I was looking at him and he said, hey, how you doing? And I said, oh, I'm doing good. How are you? And I think it was just the way that I said it and the way that he asked that we knew we're present. We are present right now. And he sat by me and we had a conversation, and they told him his order was ready, and he got the order, and he sat back down and he kept talking, because it's so contagious. It's so addictive when you find somebody who's awake, when you find somebody who's alive. You don't want to leave them. And I think part of me just wants more of you to wake up so I'm not so lonely. Yeah, that's a selfish reason. I don't want to be out here by myself anymore, just looking at y'all doing whatever the fuck y'all doing. I don't know. You know what I mean? I want more people to be awake. That's my selfish reason. But also, the world needs you to wake up. Whatever part of the world you're in, the world needs you to wake up so that you can be of assistance to God, so that you can live in purpose. God put superpowers in you, and you're masking them to play a game. You're wasting time. You're wasting your powers. You're wasting time sleeping. You have to wake up. There's homeless. I can drive out. I wouldn't dare record them and show you. There's homeless people laying everywhere. I feel homeless. Technically, I have a roof over my head, but I don't have nobody. I don't have shit. And people think I'm fine because if I just do this, well, nobody's concerned about me. Nobody's concerned about anybody. Nobody's concerned. We have to wake up for the state of the planet, for the state of just everything good. Wake